be shy about standing on this next take, which is who do you choose for Golden State, for the Golden State Warriors? You can only have one.
But see,
Draymond Green or Steph Curry.
First of all, I don't like the questions. First of all,
It doesn't matter if you like the question, Donald.
Answer the question.
It doesn't matter if you like the question, Donald. That's not how this works. The question is what the question is.
You know, for this team, because we don't have a KD.
Let's get that mic up. Let's get that mic up. I don't want nobody to miss this.
No. For this team, we don't have a Klay Thompson or a KD.
No, you got Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which
Brother Hield.
it's going to require more coordination of team, getting other players involved, things of that nature. So if I had to give up a player, whether it's Draymond Green,
what's other people got to do with this?
Well, because Draymond is the straw that stirs the drink.
It's a 500-word essay. Wait, you're over the limit.
You way over.
You over the limit.
So I thought you asked me the question.
I'm the timer. I'm the timekeeper.
Pam says she judging on this.
So given
that
he's the straw that stirs the drink, and given the talent of the players on the current team right now, I probably have to go with Draymond Green. Right now. Now, overall, Steph's going to be one of the greatest ever play. He's the greatest ever play. But given the limitations of the question that you're asking me, that's my answer.
You're telling me.
Yes, I am.
Of all the conventional wisdom and knowledge within your being, you're telling me you're picking Draymond Green as the most important player over Steph Curry on this team. And if you had to let one of them go, you got to let Steph go and you got to stick with Draymond.
Yeah, because
for
this team.
Well, okay.
Okay.
It's just this team.
Yes.
Hey, you agree with
and by the way, just one clarification. I said Draymond is most important. He's not the most valuable. I want to make sure.
Right, so you want to let the most valuable part of your team go and keep the most important.
I mean, you can try and bat me into a corner. I know what you're doing.
Are you?
I know exactly what you're doing.
No, you already said
because I said it 10 minutes ago.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got to
we want to see
clarify.
if you're going to say it again. So are you saying you can find another shooter?
I can find another Buddy Hield. I can find.
Wow, now Steph Buddy Hield. Damn.
Wow.
No.
We're trying to replace Steph here.
He's Buddy Hield last night, my point I'm making.
Right. But the night before, he didn't have any points. The game before that, he didn't have maybe under 5 if he had any.
And the thing is, this doesn't take away from the greatness of Steph Curry. I want to be clear about that. I'm not going there. Because he's great. He's top 5, probably, maybe, well.
So you don't need a top 5 player. You don't need the greatest player. You don't need one of the greatest shooters you ever see. You don't need any of that. What you need is an enforcer on the court to help put people in place where they need to be.
He orchestrates the offense.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that part.
I'll tell you one thing. I think he's the best. He's the smartest player on that team.
Okay.
The most intelligent player. I would say that all day long. Now ask me that question.
So, who is the most intelligent player?
Draymond Green. Put it down.
In your opinion,
who
is the most important?
Yeah, there you go.
And the most intelligent player on the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, Tom, what say you?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, it is an interesting question.
It is.
I got a few people in the chat. Tell me what y'all think too. Come on, A-Town.
I mean,
ain't none of this. You got to have both. Robert Father, some of the people.
I mean, you got to have both.
Hell no, hell no. You got to pick
have Scotty without
Jordan didn't win without Scotty.
Right.
I tell you what, I tell you one thing. I tell you this.
He can't get it out.
I tell you this. I ain't never heard nobody say, "Oh, I'll keep Scotty and I'll let Michael go."
No, I ain't let Michael go for nothing.
But you let Steph go.
Well, Steph's not Michael though.
Thank you.
On this team, he is.
No. Michael's generational.
On this team, he is the Michael Jordan, bro. Come on, stop with the Steph Curry hate.
Steph is the Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr was the shooter with the Bulls.
Wow. Stretch.
I just had to say that. It was right there. It really
what
was.
Are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like, so this whole comparison, Michael and you couldn't do it without Rob and all that. No, but no one stepped up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna let Michael go so I can keep these guys." No one says that. They only say it when it comes to Steph, which you only see it really. But,
Exactly.
but you know,
I stand by it.
I'm okay with that, Earl Greg Reese. Popovich.
Stand tall.
I'm good with it. I just don't understand.
But get back in the context of the question, though. I mean, seriously.
What
and the limitations of the question.
What is limit?
What do you want? What do you want?
Because I can only pick one. And
Yes,
I'm saying that both of them, they play different roles on this team. And you look at the
So do you value one role over another? And what you're telling me is you value Draymond's role on this team over Steph's role.
Absolutely.
Which you're saying you can find more shooting. You can find more dynamic play like Steph. You can find all of those things. But what you can't replace is what Draymond brings to the team, which is just being the smartest guy. Moving people around, putting people around.
I'll guarantee you, I'm not the only person that feel this way in America. I can tell you that right now.
I mean,
that's what's wrong with America. Then.
Wait a minute. Reese and I have learned. Don't ever think that ain't somebody that don't feel a certain way.
Absolutely.
I have learned that. But hey, you didn't answer the question.
I was going to say Steph originally, but now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, think about it, because if you look
I'm like, there's people who believe that.
I don't give a damn about them people. I'm talking about you.
All right. There are people who believe that if you took Steph Curry off the team,
got it,
and he put Damian Lillard there, they'd have similar success, if not the same.
That's interesting.
Okay, wait a minute.
Dame in like the
prime Dame,
healthy,
healthy.
Yeah. You know what?
Has Dame ever had Steph Curry type success?
I mean, he hasn't had a Steph Curry type team.
Really?
He didn't have KD and Draymond and Clay.
And all those guys.
Yeah, but
Harrison Barnes actually played with him 1 year and won the championship.
So is it Steph that make those other guys better, or do the other guys make Steph better?
I think it's both. I think Draymond definitely makes. I think with your
they
question,
need
if you took Draymond off the team, I think they would be okay. They wouldn't win a championship.
Right.
And if you took Steph off the team, I think they'd be okay, but they wouldn't win a championship. I think they need each other to win a championship.
Nice.
I think
that's a great way to answer that question. Yeah.
But I think if you took Steph off and you put Dame on in his prime, I think it looks pretty similar.
Ooh, you serious too, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm not saying it looks the same, but it looks similar.
I may be rocking with A-Town on this one.
Okay, Pam.
And I'm not saying Dame's better. I'm just saying.
No, I got you. I get it.
I'm gonna keep Steph.
You keep Steph?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, I'm going to keep Steph because I believe Steph actually is the person that brings a lot more leadership to that team than a lot of people give him credit for. Just because Draymond is more boisterous and loud and more physical and does a lot more demonstrative things on the court doesn't make you a great leader.
Right.
Doesn't make you a smart player. Right. It just makes you the guy that's willing to muck it up.
Right, and I'm not sure how long he's gonna play before he gets
in hockey they call him what they call him enforcers or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. There's a guy that basically his main job is just knock your ass out. That's basically his job. Now I'm not going to reduce Draymond down.
Yes, you have. You already done that.
I was thinking if you pick him,
are you kidding me?
Before he gets suspended.
Are you kidding me?
He's just a big bully.
He's just a big bully. He's out there. All the reason he has is to get the other team in trouble. Are you kidding me? So he have no talent.
That is not what he said.
That's what I heard.
That's not what he said.
That's not what I said. Now,
that's what I heard.
You heard wrong.
Did I mention it in the same vein to be more disparaging against Draymond so you could kind of get that feeling?
Yes.
I did that.
He's demonstrative. He's bold. He's just loud. He's loud. Listen. That's what he said. He's a bully, and he's just an enforcer. And he has no talent. That's what I heard.
And I just said he might get suspended for X amount of games. So you need somebody that you know.
You see how easy it is for the media just to mention your name and then a string of negativity, and all of a sudden you get attached to it. Now, not saying that people do that against certain people, but that's how things work. I will say this: Draymond Green is a phenomenal player. He is a phenomenal player. But Draymond Green is not the most valuable or the most important.
But it's one important part between Draymond and Steph.
What?
Draymond's dark skin and Steph is light skin.
That's why you don't like him. That's why you don't like him.